And shifting focus to another big story coming in from the state of Uttar Pradesh, where a chilling terror conspiracy has been foiled in Uttar Pradesh. The ATS has arrested 4 men. Take a look at their faces on your screen. These are 4 men who were allegedly plotting to form a so-called Mujahideen army with the sinister aim of overthrowing the government and enforcing Sharia rule through violence. Now, as per investigators, these accused were deeply influenced by extremist organizations in Pakistan. They were actively planning violence and unrest on Indian soil. Their radical blueprint included targeted killings of leaders, religious leaders of different communities, a broader and a larger campaign to destabilize the state through armed rebellion. These 4 men whose pictures you're seeing on your screens have been identified as Akmal Raza, as Safir Salmani, alias Ali Razvi, as Mohammad Tawfiq, and also Qasim Ali. They were arrested from different districts of Uttar Pradesh. ATS sources are saying that this is a group that was using social media platforms, messaging apps, videos and audio propaganda to radicalize and recruit young men. They were painting a false picture in these groups of oppression of the minority community. The intent was similar to those who want anarchy, inflame passions and provoke violence. Investigators have also revealed that these accused were also raising funds for terror organizations. They were building networks. They were planning future strikes. All of this was part of a larger design to replace democracy with Sharia rule. These arrests have ensured that a larger plot to disrupt democracy, a dangerous plot to destabilize the state, has now been thwarted. Investigation into this entire web is far from over. Adeep continues to stay with us. Adeep, shocking details are out. Tell us more about how the ATS came across this larger conspiracy where these 4 men have been arrested from different parts of Uttar Pradesh. Are they part of one particular outfit? And if yes, which is that outfit and what is the evidence that ATS has found against them?
Well, Sagrika, see, first of all, the crackdown by Uttar Pradesh police and security agencies is continuing in the state of Uttar Pradesh, and now the ATS has nabbed these 4 people from 4 very districts of Uttar Pradesh, namely Rampur, Sonbhadra, Kanpur, and one more district is Sultanpur. So all these people have been arrested from different districts, and what the ATS claims is that they were planning to overthrow the government by rebel, by weapons, and not just this, the ATS has found credible information that they were hatching a conspiracy to form a Mujahideen army, and for this they were using social media apps and several WhatsApp groups in which they were circulating videos in which they were showing that how Muslims in India are being oppressed, how they are being treated in India. So they all were spreading a fake narrative, and ATS has arrested all these people. Now the ATS is going to produce all these 4 accused in the court, and after taking the police custody remand from the court, the ATS will further interrogate all these 4 accused to ascertain what is their agenda, from how they were planning all this, and from where they are getting funds for this. ATS also believes that there must be some funding, that how they are creating such WhatsApp groups, how they are showing these videos. So there's a larger network which ATS believes that they need to find out, and for this the ATS will now be taking police custody remand of all these 4 accused.
Yes. Today Adeeb, has the ATS also found any link to the ongoing bid to create anarchy in the state, as seen in multiple other protests or so-called protests that have been happening in the name of or in the garb of a particular cause? Has the ATS found that link too?
Well, Sagrika, see, this is a part of the investigation, and we believe when the ATS will take these 4 people into the police custody remand, ATS will be able to share more details. But what we can confirm right now is that these 4 people were planning to form a Mujahideen army, and in fact not just the Mujahideen army, but they were also planning terror activities on Indian soil. It is believed that what they have found in the information on their laptops, on their mobile phones, is that they were planning a bigger conspiracy, a bigger terror attack on Indian soil, and ATS has nabbed these 4 people. Now, and the ATS also says that they were influenced by Pakistani extremist group. So that's a big claim that ATS has made, and now when the ATS will produce them in the court after taking, and ATS will take police custody remand, we will get to know more about their conspiracy, of what they were planning, and how they came, how they came to all this all this information.
Right. So right now the ATS's focus is to unravel the larger plot and you know, who's exactly behind this. These were groups, or these were people, 4 individuals who were influenced by extremist ideology in Pakistan. They were using messaging groups to also influence youngsters and also recruit them. The plot was to destabilize the state, to carry out targeted killings of leaders from across different religions. Now, remember viewers, like we've been telling you, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath over the weekend issued a strong warning to those who want to disrupt peace during the festive season. Once again, listen into what the Chief Minister said.
कुछ लोग रहते भारत में हैं, लेकिन गजवा-ए हिंद का नारा लेकर के भारत के अंदर राष्ट्र विरोधी गतिविधियों को बढ़ावा देने का कुत्सित कार्य कर रहे हैं। गजवा-ए हिंद की कल्पना करना भी और उसका सपना देखना भी जहन्नुम में जाने का टिकट का रास्ता पैदा कर देगा। और छद्म रूप में जो लोग इस प्रकार की गतिविधियों में लिप्त हैं, वे भी कान खोल करके सुन लें। देर सवेर छांगुर जैसे हाल तो उनके भी होने ही हैं।
And now there is big breaking news coming in. The UP ATS has made more revelations in connection with the arrest of these 4 hardline extremists who were plotting to destabilize the state. And the UP ATS, as a part of its crackdown, is going on to reveal how they were using social media groups for coordination. They have been sent to jail after their interrogation. So this is a revelation made by the UP ATS. It's a significant breakthrough for the ATS, which conducted raids across different districts. There were raids conducted in Kanpur, in Rampur, in Sonbhadra and Sultanpur. These 4 hardline extremists who were arrested in their operation, as per ATS investigators, they were plotting to assassinate non-Muslim religious leaders, and they wanted to impose Sharia law. So back-to-back revelations once again coming to the fore. Like you've been telling us, you know, Adib, raids were carried out across different districts in the state. The larger plot has been unraveled. What else did the UP ATS find? Has there anything that has been seized from their possession in terms of digital devices? The UP ATS is looking at WhatsApp groups or the kind of influence that these people had on themselves. What were the videos they were watching? What more is the UP ATS looking at now that they're talking about a particular link to Pakistani extremist organizations, or the fact that they were influenced by Pakistani extremist organizations?
Well, definitely, Sadhika, see, this is what we've been telling our viewers, that the ATS, that they have conducted multiple raids in the state of Uttar Pradesh, and ATS has also recovered, and they have seized several of the electronic devices what they have found in the possession of these terror accused. And now the ATS says that after producing them in the court in Lucknow, they can get the police custody remand. All these who are accused, they are in different districts. They'll be first brought to Lucknow in the ATS headquarters, and then they'll be produced in the court for the police custody remand. But the ATS has in the initial probe that they were able to get details from these accused. Is that another major interesting thing is that they were planning for the targeted killing of religious leaders of non-Muslims. So there's a big claim by the Uttar Pradesh ATS that these people were planning for the targeted killing of religious leaders. Apart from this, they were also sending videos in the WhatsApp groups to recruit youths for the terror activities. They were collecting funds large-scale fundraising was being done by these 4 people. So Uttar Pradesh ATS has seized several of the electronic devices. They have
so a sinister plot by hardline elements has been busted. 4 arrests have been made. The ATS is investigating the larger conspiracy. Thank you so much, Adi, for getting us